มันคือโอ้โหมันรู้สึกเหมือนเป็นเด็กติ่มคนเดียวในหมู่พวกนี้เหี้ย
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
What are you up to now?
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicion.
Levioso!
Someone send me.
Bombarda! Confringo! Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Slow down now. There we go. Let's go! Accio! Incendio!
Let's get this.
Confringo! Defendo! Levioso! Descendo! Glacius! Bombarda! Confringo! Cursed fiends.
War is over. Goblins will rule over wizards and...
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Defendo! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! 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 Confringo! Not so tricky after all.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian,
From what?
I'm ready to
Perfect.
I didn't.
Good. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that
Revelio.
foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Glacius! Bombada! Leviosa! Descendo! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest
Accio.
are insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio!
We're here
Confringo!
for a reason.
Accio!
I'd say opening them all is justified.
Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo!
It's smaller than it looks.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Descendo! Leviosa!
Finding
Revelio.
chests in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Leviosa! Descendo!
We've read the world of
Revelio.
the spider. I shall sleep better.
Glacius! Bombada! Leviosa! Descendo! Confringo! Defendo! Accio! Revelio!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Leviosa! Descendo! Leviosa! Glacius! Bombada! Confringo!
All this grass
Revelio!
no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent
Incendio.
and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned. Revelio!
Exactly. We'll be fine, though. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! There's something here by the altar.
What did you
Revelio!
find?
Accio! Confringo! Revelio! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! We've made it this far. Clearly we have more to do. Accio! need to find a safe way across.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Accio.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's
Revelio.
more to this than even I imagined.
Accio.
Before we trudge on further, I
Revelio.
just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
I don't think learning the Imperius Curse is a good idea.
Really? But we've no idea what may lie ahead. But I shan't press you. I'll have your back no matter what we face in there. Here we go. Something troubling ahead.
Confringo.
Be on the guard.
Leviosa. Sendo. Flexi. Bombado. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last
Accio.
one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
Accio.
I tried. That worked. Keep going.
Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders
Confringo.
above bones. Nicely done.
Defender. Confringo. Leviosa. Protego. Glacius. Bombarda. Leviosa. Stupefy. Leviosa. Stupefy. Leviosa. Descendo. Glacius. Bombarda. Leviosa. Descendo. Confringo. Defendo. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Thanks, such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Revelio. Defendo. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Accio. Revelio.
This category suffered decay, just as the student summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo. Leviosa. Descendo. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo. Stupefy. Accio. Defendo. Protego. Incendio. Depulso. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Descendo. Glacius. Bombarda. Leviosa. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Accio. Incendio.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Levioso!
Dead end. Lovely. All that.
Revelio.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be? Levioso!
Revelio. The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret.
Revelio!
Especially from my uncle.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Accio.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Revelio. How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
Revelio.
I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Confringo. Revelio.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, but the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. Stand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important for Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
When are you going to give up? Really? Good Pringle! Not quite. Let me
There's nowhere to go.
Keep up the Good Pringle! That was meant for me.
How nice of you to stumble.
Stop on those!
I'm handling it.
Confringo. Potato.
That was fit! Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do?
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Why am I always on patrol? Don't waste my skill.
Expelliarmus.
Enjoy suffering, do you? What was he thinking?
Revelio.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You can't...
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of This family does not... That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Bombarda. Flipendo. Flipendo.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Did you speak with my uncle?
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Revelio. Bombarda.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Not sure how I'd fare in it.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards, he was.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Revelio.
Wizards in the south round lately. Oh, they do walk.
Hello, Homora. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Nice to see you again.
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Revelio.
Wonder who lives here.
Revelio. Revelio.
Brown Rock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Revelio. Bombarda. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
London or the Ministry.
Revelio. Revelio.
Anyone can run a shop if they inherited it. My first employment.
Revelio.
I thought my owl might...
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well. Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Next time I see Pig or that student.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Petrificus Totalis.
Who is it? What was that? Seems as though I'm not alone.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Revelio.
Wizard kind will submit.
Petrificus Totalis.
can't handle a little...
Back to the fist!
Bombarda! Revelio! Protego! Leviosa! Descendo!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio!
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Confringo! Incendio! Revelio!
Silent as a grave. For better or for worse, we're in.
Frank, how nice of that stuff. I will...
Revelio!
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see
Bombarda!
why.
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Quietly now. Up for a minute dying, are we?
Arrest them!
I will make you pay. I won't rest until...
Glacius! Bombarda!
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Revelio! Revelio!
That leg is awfully high. Any ideas?
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, soulless eyes, or the venomous
Apparel.
fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio! Revelio!
We must remain unseen.
Should have
Revelio.
thought to conjure stairs.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Crisis. Bombarda. Descendo. Descendo. Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Defendo.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio. Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's lawyers
Incendio.
declared war.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
You haven't had much stew like what my mother used to make.
Revelio. Protego. Confringo. Revelio.
Single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
One less human to worry about.
Accio.
We're not finished yet.
Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo.
Arrest them.
Culture. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Bombarda. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Defendo. Depulso. Confringo. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Defender.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Confringo. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Sebastian.
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will. Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd. This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft.
Now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
Revelio.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
I wondered if you might teach me how to cast that curse you mentioned.
Oh, which one?
On second thought, perhaps I don't need to learn any curses at the moment.
Very well. Let's speak again soon.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
Thrilling news. I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
Arresto momentum.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Didn't I say I adore competition? Hard luck. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely.
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio. Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio.
I'll remember that. Well, you are good.
I practice as much as I can.
What?
Protego.
thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
A fig will know what to do.
It matters to me.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better! If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or whatever.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am what prime potion ingredient? And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Ah! Yeah! Oh! I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Minister.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes! Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find. I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to... Chewing with your...
Something is very wrong.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again. It is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What? Nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children!
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, Very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time, or ever. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Accio! Revelio! Alohomora! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Revelio. Lumos. Bombarda. Confringo.
Toujours pure.
Revelio.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect...
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
Revelio. Protego. Lumos. Revelio.
Where am I?
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
How could this happen?
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Revelio. Protego. Bombarda. Revelio.
must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead.
I can't believe she's...
Oh, poor Neve.
We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands.
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
young? I know. you must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful?
She was.
I was amazed to see that
I worry that you seem more intrigued. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who...
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other...
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar.
She was. And...
Monstrous.
What's more?
The repository...
Possibly.
5 names. The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is...
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
He's the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
I'll look after you.
Deke has some exciting news.
Revelio.
Everything's all right now. Professor Howard will never believe this.
Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum. Revelio.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Revelio.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure. Whenever you're about. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Arresto momentum.
Settle yourself.
Deke has some exciting news to share. Deke has some exciting news to share. dear. Deke thinks perhaps you didn't know.
Bombarder! Arrest the momentum. Flipendo. Convulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Bombarda! Levioso! Descendo! Levioso! Descendo! Levioso! Descendo! Glacius! Arresto momentum! Levioso! Arresto momentum!